What's up guys, I'm back at it again in here for another video for you guys for today. In today's video, this is a video response from my wrestling brothers simonnicolhd and the Boston Fan 79, and as well as Maniac 99 in the video that he recently did and that they recently done on their top 10 favorite wrestlers right now currently in the WWE. I figured I would come in here and give my own list here, and they encouraged me to do a video of my own and give you guys my top 10 list, which really isn't in any particular order, but I do have my own top 10 list right here, and I think this is a pretty decent to good top 10 list that I do have, that wrestlers that I enjoy watching each and every week, whether it be on the main shows or on pay-per-views. I'm going to kick things off right away here with number 10, and this guy is kind of an underrated guy and someone that I think should be having the main spot on the roster. And as well, he is kind of basically, he is already a second generation superstar in Mr. Perfect Son. That's what I'm talking about, mcgillicutty. And after the Nexus, and when he tag teamed with David Otunga for a while and then eventually breaking out into his own, I know he's on NXT and on Superstars as of right now, and I know that doesn't really cut it for a lot of people, but I do, when I can and have the time to, I do check out NXT and Superstars, and you know, I think they have some really good matches over there, and with one of the guys that I do enjoy watching on the shows is mcgillicutty, and he's bringing that aggression back into wrestling and showing his passion that he can work well with anybody, and hopefully he will be getting a tag team championship shot again, maybe even winning a mid-card championship like a United States championship or an Intercontinental championship in the near future. This guy really has what it takes to be a main guy in the future. Not now, definitely not, but way in the future, I can see this guy being one of the top guys to look out for, and even now, and someone who is underrated, I think, and should take, and you guys should take the time to actually notice and watch this guy, watch a few matches of him, then I guess you guys will see what I'm talking about, and mcgillicutty is on this list at number 10 to start things off. And at number 9, we got Alberto. I've been enjoying this guy ever since he came into the WWE. He has a locky with Ricardo Rodriguez, and both of them together are really hilarious and really funny and entertaining. And Ricardo takes some of the bumps for Alberto Del Rio. Sometimes we see it at Money in the Bank too as well, or in any one of his matches trying to help Alberto Del Rio get that win and have his destiny be made. He's been already a former WWE champion and cashing in his Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank in the pay-per-view there, Money Up There, and then cashing it in at SummerSlam and winning it at SummerSlam, and defeating CM Punk and cashing it in from right after when Kevin Nash attacked CM Punk there. And ever since then, you know, I've been enjoying Alberto Del Rio. I like his matches and everything. He's another one of those submission experts, and he puts on really entertaining matches, and he should be used a lot more, and sometimes he may be lost in the shuffle every once in a while, but this guy should be staying in the upper mid-card to main event status, because I think he's that good, and hopefully we'll see a lot more. Now he's feuding with Mysterio, which is awesome, and hopefully from there he'll move on to better things, and we'll see a proper World Championship run from him and a title run from this guy. And this guy, I think he will be going places if he's still used right, and I can see him doing a lot more than he is right now. Also coming in at number 8, and the guy Alberto Del Rio has faced before and has recently debuted in the WWE. He hasn't really been there in the WWE as of right now for all that long. I want to say maybe since about 2010, so it's good that he's been there for a while now, and so far he's been doing pretty good right now. And that's right, I'm talking about Sin Cara right now, even though he's not that many in many other people's eyes that he's a favorite, but Sin Cara, even with the botching, doesn't really bother me as much anymore, and it never really did. I never really let the botching thing bother me all that much, and I know he's just trying his best and trying to get used to the WWE schedule and how the wrestlers over there work, and since he's been in Mexico and used to the fast pace and high flying and all that type of stuff kind of wrestling there, and so far I think he's getting more used to it right now, and he has had some good matches. He's had good matches with Bryan so far. He's faced Tyson Kidd here and there as well, and a few other guys that will work well with him, and he hasn't faced someone like John Cena yet. I'm sure we'll get to see something like that in the near future, but right now he's just getting used to the whole WWE schedule right now, and give him a while and even a few more years, and eventually I'm sure he'll be as good and as good as Rey Mysterio would be. I'm not saying he's going to surpass him, definitely not. I don't think anyone can surpass Rey Mysterio, but I think he'll be a favorite eventually once people start warming up to him and see what I've been seeing in him for quite some time now. And I think he works well with just about almost everyone so far, and eventually he will work well with everyone in the near future. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else is in the works for Sin Cara. Maybe he'll win the championship, since he never really won a championship just yet since his debut. So Sin Cara is in at number 8. Then we got at number 7, we got Cody Rhodes, and definitely he is one of my favorites. He's resurrected the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe he'll do that for other championships too. And Cody Rhodes has been on a losing streak as of late. I don't know what's the story behind that. Hopefully we'll get some more matches out of Cody Rhodes that he's going to be winning them. I'm sure we're going to get that. And Cody Rhodes is definitely one of my favorites to watch each and every week. And who would have ever thought that Cody Rhodes would be the guy to even do more than Ted DiBiase would have done. And hopefully we will see Ted DiBiase again. I know he's been working with the injury right now. He did that for a while, then he's been out for quite some time, so hopefully he will get well soon and come back, and I definitely miss him as well. He's one of my other favorites to watch, but he's not on this list. And Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase as a tag team, the legacy was really great, and being with Randy Orton and learning from Randy Orton as well, and Randy Orton taking them under his wing, and just showing them the ins and outs in wrestling, and to where they are right now in the company. And Cody Rhodes also was great in the tag team with Hulk Hogan for a while, winning the tag team championships with them, so that was really cool. And Cody Rhodes, I can see in the near future being in the main event and doing wonders for the WWE. Next, for number 6, I got Mr. Money in the Bank. That's right, Dolph Ziggler, who just recently won the briefcase at Money in the Bank, and that was really cool. And he can work well with just about everyone, and he is beautiful at selling. I really like his work in ring wise, and as well outside too. He's really entertaining. If you see him in a show, doing a show with Jimmy Fallon or something like that, and see him outside the ring, and he's really just a funny guy, and he's just as entertaining as well. And hopefully we will get another proper World Championship title win than that little day run that he had on SmackDown, and that was just bullshit. So he definitely deserves the World Heavyweight Championship and have a good title run, and we'll see more matches, of course, in the future from him. He's worked well with guys like Sheamus and guys like that, and he has space over the years. He's feuding Chris Jericho right now, which is fucking awesome. That's going to be really entertaining for SummerSlam, so that's going to be a cannot miss match. And yeah, Dolph Ziggler is definitely going places, and he is definitely on my top 10 list. Then at number 5, we got the X-Men's boy, Bryan on here. And ever since he came into the WWE and debuted on NXT, and ever since then I've really enjoyed Bryan. I wish I would have saw more of his Ring of Honor stuff, and I've seen very few of them, and from what I saw, that was just amazing to me. And he can be a heel or a face, and I will still enjoy what Bryan does each and every week, and he can work well with just about anybody right now, and anyone period. And he's feuding, kind of feuding still with CM Punk right now, and we all saw that whole thing with AJ and everything, and that was really cool. And now Bryan is looking to become champion eventually, which hopefully he will, and I would really like to see that and see more out of this guy. And everything he does is just awesome to me, and he's definitely on this list for sure, and I definitely had to have him on there. Coming in at number 4, we got Chris Jericho, another one of my favorites and of all time too. He came in 1999, and I did a video on him, so if you want to get my full in-depth thoughts on Chris Jericho, go go check out my other video for Superstar Profile on Chris Jericho. I talk about his goals and what he's did over the years and what championships that he's won and all that good stuff that I talk about Chris Jericho. And I don't know why Chris Jericho wouldn't be on his on this list, for mine and for your list as well. And if he had his own list, I'm sure he would include himself too. And with that said, you know, Chris Jericho, he can be entertaining, whether it be in-ring wise or as well touring with Fozzy, and I think he's a good singer as well. And I haven't heard too many songs of him, but you know, from what I've heard, I thought he was a good singer as well. He's apparently a good dancer. I haven't really seen Dancing with the Stars when he was on there, but I heard he came in at a good second place, and that's really awesome to have a wrestler be in Dancing with the Stars and coming in at second place. And I'm sure he probably would have even won it too, so that would have been really cool, but unfortunately that didn't happen. The fact that he went out and did that show and tried to win it, that's really awesome. So definitely Chris Jericho is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and currently, and that's why Chris Jericho comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, and that is with the returning Rey Mysterio. My girlfriend loves this guy, and so do I too, and I think that's really awesome that Rey Mysterio has come back after injury, and he's a former World Heavyweight Champion, and his WWE Championship reign could have lasted longer, and I didn't really care for it, but maybe we get to see that eventually sometime throughout this year. And I see a few more years going in for Rey Mysterio, and recently I didn't know when he was going to come back. He was recently suspended, then he was out from injury, so now that he's back, I'm really happy that he's back, and hopefully we get to see more championship runs out of Rey Mysterio and other feuds going for him, and we're going to see nothing but good things out of Rey Mysterio. And I know he's not really too much of other people's favorites, but I've always enjoyed Rey Mysterio. I love how he can change things up in his ring attire, and I love the mask, and I think that's what makes Rey Mysterio beyond the mysterious side of Rey Mysterio and the mystery behind it, hence his last name, if you will. So he really has a great gimmick, and I love what he does at WrestleMania, and just changing up his costumes is just really awesome, and his moveset is just out of this world, and Rey Mysterio is just awesome. So he is at number 3. Number 2, we got CM Punk, the straight up savior, and now turning heel against The Rock, and now looking to be feuding with The Rock, and doing just about anything to be WWE Champion and keep it that way. He's been champion for over a year right now, looking to be 2 years, but it seems like, anyway, it seems like he's been champion longer than that, but it's only about a year going on 2, and CM Punk has just went through everybody. Everyone has tried to become champion, but no one has come close, and CM Punk is just really awesome at what he does. He's definitely one of the best wrestlers in the world today. I will say that, next to Chris Jericho. When you think of best in the world, he's definitely on there as well. As well with most of these guys too, on this list for my top 10 wrestlers of all time, and as well currently too. So definitely CM Punk has to be on this list. Ever since his days with the Straight Society, I thought that was really good, even though they could have lasted a little bit longer, and with the group disbanding, that was a huge disappointment. But ever since him being out on his own and dropping pipe bombs here and there, it looks like we're going to get some more of those now that he's a heel again. That's going to be really awesome, and CM Punk is definitely on this list for number 2. And number 1, I'll give you guys a minute or a second to think about who my favorite wrestler to look out for each and every week, whether it be on Friday Night SmackDown or on Monday Night Raw and pay-per-views. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, soon to be 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, and I've been teasing Simon that you know it'll be happening for a 3-time World Heavyweight Championship run, and that's what I'm talking about. Captain Charisma Christian, definitely number 1, and he's been always one of my favorite wrestlers next to The Rock that I've enjoyed watching, and I don't know what else I can possibly even say about this guy. He's just fucking awesome. I love seeing this guy, and he really is that damn good. But anyway, I have one at a time. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below. With that being said, I'm Fortminorproject, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.